warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description.
Chapter 107. The Great Collision. When Doomsday walked on 2 feet. While the sea roared like a beast gone mad, and the sky tore itself apart in a clash of lightning and time, the earth beneath was bleeding. Not from cracks, but from its titans. It burned in blind silence. The war of soldiers was no longer enough. Curses spilled beyond the horizon, and the land itself demanded to see the gods of battle. Atlas came first, not rising from earth but falling from the air. He leapt from a flaming ridge, raining volcanic boulders upon the Hecatoncheires, 100-handed giants. It was as if mountains themselves had shattered and become missiles of endless wrath. Briareus answered lightning with lightning, one arm of flame, one of stone, a third that slapped the clouds from the sky. But Atlas would not break. He struck, vanished, reappeared behind them, a rage that could not rest. Cottus was a roar with no mouth. He smashed the ground and split it open, lashed Atlas with chains of fire, then lifted him, bare and screaming, from the sky, down into the underworld. And Menoetius, he walked alone, his face hidden, wrapped in shadow, but every step he took made the earth groan. He raised one arm, and the horizon shook. He struck the ground. 3 fault lines cracked open. Then he charged toward Hades. But Hades did not retreat. He opened his arms, and from beneath him flame erupted. It was not fire. It was hell itself, opening its gates. They collided. 2 shades of fire, 2 worlds of fury clashing. Nothing could resemble what was born from that contact. The first blow tore the battlefield apart. The second scattered soldiers like dust in the wind. The third slowed time itself, as if history paused just to witness this reckoning. Menoetius fought with fists of living stone, his voice a scream older than memory, his vision blood, his chest pulsing not with life, but eruption. He struck Hades with all he had. Hades replied, not with fear, but with a blade of smoke, and a strike born in the abyss. The air around them turned black and aflame, a blinding void where only fire remained visible, trying to understand who, between them, ruled the underworld. The soldiers had forgotten their commanders. They had become the storm, creatures of shadow, titans of sparks, burning corpses that rose again to fight once more. Screams came not from mouths, but from bodies tearing themselves apart to keep fighting. The clash of weapons sounded like the earth weeping. The scent of battle wasn't gunpowder, it was scorched flesh, blood that evaporated before it could spill. Nothing on land felt real anymore. It was as if Doomsday itself had stood up and walked. Its name, Hades, its shadow, Menoetius. And beneath their feet, an army not fighting for victory. This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth. A story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you,
If it opened a door to reflection or wonder, don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us, which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why? We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.